Alright, welcome today again. Today we are going to talk about distribution. I discovered that many students have problem with distribution, and just in case you don't even understand what I mean by distribution, just stay tuned. This video is going to prove to be very important because it's going to help you to minimize all your little errors that leads to reduction of marks in exam and then your overall knowledge of mathematics. Now look at what I mean. Let's say we have x plus y all squared. Now, many students are tempted to do, when we have x plus y all squared, they distribute this power. Alright, so you see that this is raised to power 2. They distribute the raised to power 2 to the two terms in the bracket, whereas what we're doing is addition. Now, x plus y squared, you cannot say is x squared plus y squared. This is very wrong. You don't distribute. In fact, let me just give you what you just need to take note of. Now, note this. This is generally for every distribution, so I can keep this video as short as possible. We only distribute, so you just have to write that down, when multiplying or dividing. Please, we don't when adding or subtracting. I think I'll just use the sign. So please, if you take note of this, I mean, many things will be easier and you have a better feel of many things we're talking about. So this should be at the back of your mind anytime you're solving math questions. We don't distribute when we are adding or subtracting. So if you have x plus, now this x plus y, you cannot distribute. And let's prove that. Let's say we have 2 plus 3 raised to power 2. Now if you do this, remember this is not equal. So we're saying that it's not equal to 2 squared plus 3 squared, because if you do 2 squared plus 3 squared, 2 squared is 4, 3 squared is 9. 4 plus 9 is 13. Now we are getting 13. But imagine if we simplify this straight. 2 plus 3 in the bracket is 5. 5 raised to power 2 is equal to 25. So you're seeing that 25 and 13 are not tallying, meaning that what we did is wrong, because in mathematics, if what you're doing is correct, either way you should get the same answer. So when we are adding or subtracting, the same way, if we have x minus y all squared, we cannot distribute the square to both terms. However, if we are multiplying, let's say we have x times y, that's just xy squared, you can easily say this is s squared times y squared. We can distribute in multiplication, and then let's prove this with 2 and 3 again. Let's say we have 2 times 3 squared. We are saying that we can do 2 squared times 3 squared. 2 squared is 4, 3 squared is 9, right? So 4 times 9 is 36. Now let's simplify the bracket straight. So we're going to say that this is the same as 2 times 3 in the bracket is 6, is squared. And you see that 6 squared is 6 times 6, which is indeed 36. So in multiplication or division, you can distribute. Alright? So let me just summarize. So if we have x plus y squared, it is not equal, alright, to x squared plus y squared. Similarly, if you have x minus y squared, it is not equal to x squared minus y squared. However, if you have x times y all squared, it is equal to x squared times y squared. We can distribute there. And if you have x over y squared, it is equal to x squared over y squared. Please take notes. Now let's try other operations. Let's say square roots, right? If you have, say, the square root of x plus y, this is not equal to the square root of x plus the square root of y. So generally in mathematics, anytime you have addition or subtraction, you cannot distribute. Please, again, if I have, say, the square root of x minus y, it is not equal to the square root of x minus the square root of y. However, if I have the square root of x times y, this is equal to the square root of x times the square root of y. And if I have the square root of x over y. This is equal to the square root of x divided by the square root of y. Again, you see we can distribute. So whatever operation you're doing in mathematics, this is just but a few examples. Remember that when you're adding or subtracting, you cannot distribute, but when you're multiplying or dividing, you can distribute. So I hope this was very helpful, because I believe it's going to be helpful. Many students make a lot of mistake with these things, so correct yourself and minimize your errors. The key in mathematics is two things. Number one is accuracy, always to be accurate. You cannot afford the luxury of making silly mistakes. And then number two is speed. Now if you can combine accuracy and speed, you're on your way to becoming a very good mathematician. Keep learning, and God bless you. Thank you.